Hi, my name is Elizabeth Rich. I'm the Director of Operations here at EggZack. A bit about how to upload a photo into a web page on your site. Today we're going to focus on Woody's Surf Shop. We've got a home, about us, contact us, news, and welcome home. And you'll see when we open up the back end of the site, that's the same on the navigation here. Home, about us, contact us, news, and welcome home, as well as the drop downs, which we have opportunity to play with as well. Under About Us, it's our owner and our history, which is the same here on the site. Home, About Us with our owner and our history. So today we're going to go ahead and add some photos to an existing web page. By coming here, we can find the page that we're interested in editing. Today we're going to focus on the Our History page. As you can see, currently all we have is text on this page. So we're going to go ahead into the back end of that page by coming to the www.eggzack.com system and logging in. Then coming to Update Website to bring you to all of your navigation. And here it is, the Our History web page. You see that it's labeled Web Page. When you double click on it, you get three options: Edit, Delete, and View. Today we're going to edit. By clicking the Edit button, we bring up our already existing page, and there it is. We input photos into the EggZack system by clicking on this little tree, and if you hover over this tree, you can see it says Insert or Edit Image in the pop-up. I'm going to just zoom in really quickly so you can see. There's the tree. The EggZack system is very specific when it comes to how to upload a photo. The system needs to be used in a very specific way. So the first step is place your cursor where you want that photo to go. And let's say I actually want a photo to the right of the text. By clicking on the tree, it will open up a pop-up window, which will then allow us to upload the photo directly from our computer. By choosing the file as the next step, a drop-down menu will appear, which is actually in your computer. And then you can go to the location in your computer that you have those files stored, like, for example, on a desktop, which I have here in Sample Images. You can see that we have different kinds of photos for the surfing website. We've got surfboards, surfers, all sorts of surf photos. You'll also notice that we have the dimensions here: 300 pixels wide by 225 pixels high, 290 pixels wide by 200 pixels high, and 200 pixels by 150 pixels high. And you will talk a little bit more about that later. But photos in computers and for websites are judged by pixelation. I'm going to go ahead and choose this surfboard photo. So the next step is to click my Choose button. The photo is not yet uploaded into the EggZack system. We have to hit this green Upload button. So the next step is to click the button. And you can see here in the preview window that that photo has been uploaded. And now we can choose placement. So upload first and then choose the placement. By clicking Image Placement, I can say I want this to the right of the screen. The mouse over title is the little pop-up that says the title of something. So we're going to call this Surfboards for You. The SEO description is if people were doing a Google image search, what they would search for and would maybe bring up this image. So we want EggZack.com surfing. Now when I hit the Insert button, it places that photo over to the right, which is exactly where I want it. And now I can take the opportunity to wrap the text around that photo. However, if you come back to the Our History page, you can see the photo still isn't there. So we're not quite done. We have to come here and hit the Submit button, which is like Save. By hitting the Submit button, it refreshes the page, and you get that green banner that says your page has been saved. And now when we go back to the Woody Surf Shop and refresh the page, right-clicking to reload, we can see there's that photo, and the text is wrapped around the photo exactly how I want it. We can repeat this over and over again, adding photos, placing the cursor, clicking the tree, choosing a file, and then hitting the upload button, and then placing it exactly where we want it to go. Now when I hit the insert button, that photo was placed right there in the center. You can play with the text to place it where you want it to be. Now when I hit the submit button, we wait again for that green banner. Your page has been saved. Refresh the current page. And there's that second photo. Now the pixel size becomes very important when you're uploading photos into the EggZack system, and let me show you why. We don't have anything in this bunch of text, but let's say we wanted a photo right here after the first modern surfer. I'm going to put my cursor right there, and I'm going to once again choose the tree. Choosing a file that this time I know is a very large file. You can see here it's 1600 pixels wide by 1200 pixels high. Clicking the choose button and then hitting the upload. Already the system is showing us in the preview box how big this photo is. It's taking up the whole preview box and then some. Let's say I want this in the middle, and this is a big photo. You can choose whether or not you want to add an SEO description. If I hit the insert button, you get a pop-up that says, "Are you sure you want to continue without a description?" And this time, just for test purposes, I'm going to say yes. Again, once it's uploaded into the system, you can see how large this photo is. And when I hit the submit button, get that green banner, and then refresh the page with a right-click reload, you can already see that this photo is bigger than the page itself. So that's why it's very important that you keep photo size appropriate to your website. 200 pixel width to 300 pixel width makes a great thumbnail. Something in the more 600 to 800 pixel width range works wonders when you have something you want to go across your website, and that'll just depend on whether or not your navigation bar is on the side or the top. You have a little bit more space for large files if your photo is across the entirety of the website and your navigation is a top navigation instead. As always, if you have any additional questions, you can come into the EggZack system and add a new ticket. By clicking that button, it will bring you into the ticket submission system where your name, phone number, and email will auto-populate. Please provide a detailed description of your issue, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.